Hello, and welcome to episode number 24 of Girlstreamers. Girlstreamers is a podcast bringing you the girl streamers that you know and love. Girlstreamers is a community that supports and promotes girls that stream. We are a bi-weekly podcast, and we'll be introducing you to some amazing girl gamers and allow you, the viewer, to get to know some of your favorite streamers. My name is Nymphadora, and I will be your host during this interview. And tonight we will be interviewing Ooftbbz today. And if there is time at the end, we will take questions from the audience in the channel. This is a live podcast, but will also be available for download on iTunes, Stitcher, and YouTube, Google Play. And YouTube. Almost screwed that up. How are you doing today, Ooft? How was your week?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I could be better. You know, if my audio would work. I think I've got your audio actually a little down. There we go. Boost you back up a little bit. Yeah. So, sorry. Sorry about the audio there. Kind of threw you in there. It's like... By the way, this is going to happen, blah, 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 and go. So, yeah, how was your week? What have you been up to this week?
Work. I've had an interview as well for possibly getting promoted, so I had that Thursday, and I'm just breaking it on the results, so, yeah.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
All the positive vibes and cross fingers.
Cross everything.
Well, let's get into a podcast. How did you come up with your name? And for those people who are like me and don't really know how to say it, how do you say it?
It's like Ooftbbz. Like, I came up with it. I don't know how. But I think of it as, like, you know, when you see somebody, really hot, and you're like, oof, like, they are hot. I was like, oh, babes. So, yeah, that's where it came from, I think.
I got it. I like it.
It was one of those
like it.
Spontaneous and stuck, so.
It's like, oof. Ooh, yes, ma'am. Yes, exactly. So you are our first UK interview. So where do you live?
I'm from near Birmingham in the West Midlands. If anybody even knows where that is.
Kind of. Actually, I kind of know where that is because my husband and I have been watching this channel, this thing on Netflix where they show you cottages in the country in the UK, and it's like a real estate thing, so you get to see all these cool houses, and I'm like, oh man, that's pretty, and they're actually affordable houses. They're not like the super expensive ones. I was like, oh, I could afford to live in the country in England, except for certain areas. Certain areas are a little more posh, and it's like, yeah, I can't afford that. That's like $1 million house here. That's cool, though. That's really cool.
Yeah,
so,
near Birmingham, so.
What is your first game that you ever played that got you into the gaming world?
Well, earliest memories I have of gaming are with my dad. Playing Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, so
nice.
Yeah, they're my earliest memories of gaming from a really young age. And then it went to Resident Evil, and then properly when I did get a laptop. Don't judge me. I had a laptop at first, and I
had a laptop.
World of
that
Warcraft.
Was my first one. So
yeah, I played WoW for a while. But that
nice.
World of Warcraft was the proper like PC game that I played. But apart from that, it was all the PS1 old school games with my dad. So
nice. So then, what got you into streaming? Like, how long have you been streaming, and what got you into streaming?
It's been about, I'd say about 2 years on and off. Um, I started watching people. I didn't discover Twitch until like about 2 years ago, and I started watching people, and I thought, oh my god, they look like they're having so much fun. Like I want to have fun like that. Like that looks so much fun. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna try it, and I did, and I loved it, so I carried on.
Okay, so I'm curious, how did you find out about Twitch?
Did
you
it's
just
actually through YouTube, I think. I was watching a YouTuber, and then they moved to Twitch as well, but I can't remember who it was, and then it kind of went from there, and I didn't come off Twitch since. I've lived on it since.
I don't remember how I heard about Twitch. I don't. And I've always been curious how people come and discover Twitch, because when you don't know anything about it, even though it's kind of a niche thing, like once you know about it, you know about all of the different streaming stuff.
Yeah.
But if you don't know about it, you kind of, it's like one or the other. There's no like in between. Oh yeah, I've heard of Twitch, but I've never really looked into it. It's like, no, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Or yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's all or nothing with Twitch, isn't it? So,
so, what is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you on stream?
I had not long started streaming, and I think I was about 2 or 3 months in, and I think I'd hit 100 followers. So I ran a giveaway, and you know, I'm going through this giveaway. And I was living at my dad's at the time, and my daughter wasn't very well, and I didn't know about it until I'm like halfway through this giveaway, and I'm about to pull somebody out to be a winner, and then the next thing you hear is screaming in the background, and I'm just like, what in God's name is that? So I'm like, hang on, be right back, guys, I'm back in a minute. Walk off, and she's been sick everywhere.
Oh no.
And I am like, what do I do? So I like kind of picked her up and took her into the bathroom, just put her into the bath, and then like ran off, and I was like, hang on, stream, I'll be back in a minute, there's a bit of an emergency.
Oh no.
And I'm covered in sick. And then like I ended up, my dad went into the bathroom to help me sort her out. I ran back into my bedroom and kind of just went, okay, I'm pulling out a winner, you're the winner, well done, see you later, I'm going. And that was it.
Oh god.
I was so embarrassed.
How old is your daughter? God. I didn't even know you had a daughter.
Yeah, she'll be 4 in October.
Oh, she's still a baby.
Yeah, so cute.
That's a good age. That's a good age.
Yeah, it is. She's so funny.
One of my close friends has a 5-year-old, and she discovered Snapchat because I sent her mother a Snapchat, and she loved it, so she started Snapchatting me. So I will randomly get these little Snapchats from her, you know, with mom's supervision, of course. But it's like the cutest little thing. She calls me Dora. So she's like, Dora, you need to go to bed. And it'll be like the little cat ear, you know, and she's got the high-pitched voice. It's so cute. It's a good age. It's a good age.
Yeah. Scarlett loves Snapchat as well. She loves it. I put all the filters across, and she's like, no, Mom, I want to be the dog. And I'm like, okay. Okay, you be the dog. Like, 3-year-old loves the hoe filter. I'm just like, oh, great, well done. Great parenting right there. So
I bet she's adorable though.
Yeah.
So what type of games do you like to play and stream?
A bit of everything. I'm not easily. I'll try everything. I'm not easily put off. I'll give it a try, and if I don't like it, I'm like, okay, that can just stay on my Steam library, but uninstall it.
I have games.
I mostly play Overwatch though.
Yeah, I was about to ask you what your favorite game is right now.
Overwatch.
Overwatch hype. Have you been playing with the double XP weekend this weekend?
Not as much as I wanted to, but I have done a little bit. So,
Last night we ended up playing. Oh my god, I don't know why, but last night was the most fun I've had in Overwatch in so long because I love the mayhem mode that they have right now.
yeah.
Where everything's cooled down. The cooldown is like 2 seconds, on everything. It's pretty awesome. And it was me, my brother, and then we ended up having a full group. It was Zilla, her boyfriend, my brother, and 2 of my followers, and then me, and we were laughing so hard, and we were giving shit to everybody, and those games, we were like kicking ass. It was awesome, and I ended up leveling almost 10 levels last night playing for just.
Wow.
I want to say we played for maybe 3 to 4 hours, almost 10 levels. I was like, yes, still XP weekend.
Yes.
I'm loving those skins, man. They're so pretty.
Yeah, I got the Diva one, and I was like,
oh my god, that skin is so great! That skin is so great!
I bought loads of loot boxes, and I was like, please let this be worth the money and give me the Diva one. And the second box I opened, I got it, and I was like, yes! No more boxes! I'm done. That's me done.
Nice.
Yeah, so.
What would you say is your favorite game of all times?
Oh, that's hard. I'm going to go back to old school, and I'm going to say Crash Bandicoot, just because I've got so many good memories with my dad.
Nice.
Playing that.
I love that you played with your dad. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was one of them games, like, I don't understand how it was made for kids, because getting all the gems and stuff is actually really difficult. So that half, I used to just go, Dad, have the controller. You do this bit. You do this bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Overwatch, you'd say, is your main game. What attracts you so much about that game?
Everything. I love everything about it. It's just so pretty, and it's just so, I don't know, it's just so lovable. I don't know how people don't like Overwatch. I just don't understand it.
I mean, as you all know, I love Overwatch, so I love talking to girls who love Overwatch, and I could do Overwatch all day, on a podcast. So yeah, I could easily turn this into the Overwatch podcast, but I don't think the ladies would like that. It is, though. It's a gorgeous game. They really took their time on this game.
I love the details in it, like on Diva's gun when she's out of a mech and it says Diva on the side of her gun, like just the little things that just make that game. I'm like, oh my god, it's amazing.
I know, and I love the if you actually stop and look at the walls and stuff like that, and all the different spawn points, and like there's so many little hidden treasures. And I just looked out the window, and it looks like tornado weather. That's lovely. So hopefully we won't lose internet service. Yeah, where the heck did that storm come from? My husband's looking at me like, what the fuck? It was so we literally were just sitting outside eating 30 minutes ago. I don't know where the hell the storm came from. So
it's because you're talking to a Brit. You got the British weather come now. It changes just like this.
There you go. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, so here's a question. It's one of my favorite questions, and I can't remember who came up with this question. I will admit some of the best questions that we have on my questionnaire for the girls, I didn't come up with. Other girls came up with and sent these to me. So, and I don't remember who all came up with questions. But what video game character do you most closely identify? Well, it doesn't even have to be a video game. Just any game. Can be a tabletop game, whatever. What game character do you most closely identify with?
I had to think about this question long and hard, but I came up with Chloe from Life is Strange.
Oh, okay.
Just because she's very, I don't know how to explain it. She's like very hard-faced, you know what I mean? Like she's, I mean, like, she has a laugh with I can't even remember the other girl's name. God, kill me. Max, that's it. She like has a laugh with Max, but she's almost got like that exterior where she doesn't want to let anybody know she's vulnerable, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, because I'm exactly like that. So.
That's cool. I haven't played the game yet. Which one is that? Is that the blue-headed girl or the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
girl.
All right. Nice. Very nice. So I feel like we're running through these questions really, really fast. And I think it's because I was in such a hurry to get it started because I was running late. So forgive me if I feel like I'm screaming at you and like, hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm not trying to. This is a D tabletop game.
No. Nope. That's a short one. I'm sorry. I don't.
It's okay. It's okay. So, all right. You know what? E3 is going on right now. What games are you excited about that are coming out? And have you watched any of the E3 stuff? Like, that's kind of a combination question, but
I've missed most of it.
Me too. Don't feel
bad. And there's only one game I really know about that's coming out because I've actually missed that much of it, and I'm like, great, thanks. I'm gonna find out elsewhere. But one of my mods sent me a link earlier, knowing how much I love Life is Strange, and I was like, they've got a new one coming.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a prequel. I did see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Before the storm.
I got Life is Strange for free somehow. I don't remember. I was watching it on somebody's stream and they were like, it's free right now, so I went and downloaded it. One of my mods was posting, they were talking about E3 in my channel earlier while I was streaming. So I was reading it and they were talking about there's going to be a prequel. I was like, oh man, okay.
Yeah,
so that's
trailer
cool.
looks good.
A lot of Microsoft, I can actually pull this up and tell you exactly, because they gave me a rundown of exactly what they said, what Microsoft said. Let me pull it up really quick. Apparently there's PUBG PlayerUnknown Battleground is coming to Xbox One.
I don't have an Xbox.
Okay, then.
That's not the question for me.
State of Decay 2, Minecraft is unifying across all platforms, which I find interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, I find that very interesting. So my question on that then is, are you going to be able to cross play with people on Xbox and PC?
Ooh,
I mean,
hopefully. That'd be fun.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Those were the ones that just like really jumped out at me. And somebody said that the Kingdom Hearts 3, there was a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer at E3 at some point this weekend. So that sounds interesting because, everybody's been waiting on Kingdom Hearts for years. And that's literally the only news I have right now that has come out of E3. So, and
you know as much as I do then.
The look on your face is like, none of this sounds interesting to me right now.
No, it's interesting. It's just gone, what?
Good. I don't feel so bad for not following it. It's not that I don't care, but there's other things I found more important.
Yeah.
Because, I'll read it in like Polygon or something like that and just get a rundown. That way I don't have to watch it all. I'll get like here's a summary of what happened at E3. And I'll be like, score, awesome. I don't have to watch 10 hours of footage because that's what I do every day for work.
Nobody got time for that.
Right? Just give me a summary. I'm okay. Just give me a short rundown. Just tell me what's happening. I'm good. I don't need to watch you dance and whatever for an hour on stage. Besides, okay, look. Game developers, I love you guys because you make amazing games, but you seriously need to have somebody else who is good at communications to explain what's going on in your company because you suck at talking. I love Blizzard. I'm a Blizzard fangirl. Went to BlizzCon for the first time last year, and honest to God, some of those developers I wanted to shoot myself because they were so bad at their delivery. And I'm just like, y'all need to pay somebody to actually do this so you don't have to be the one to do it, because God, this is awful. Like the especially Hearthstone, because I'm not a Hearthstone player anyway, and I'm just like,
like you're supposed to be selling the game to me, and you're just like,
right.
It's all right.
It's like, I get your passion, you're excited, but you are not speaking very well there, buddy. I don't know what it is. Tech people just are not good at. I don't know. They're not good at communications. They're not. I don't know why. They're just not. Sorry. I love you, game developers. I think you're great, but you can pay me and I will be the one to go out and explain your game because I play it anyway and I love it and I talk better than you do. So there you go.
Hiya, Nymph. If you're watching, hiya.
Wouldn't that be cool though?
Yeah,
to be paid
really
to talk
cool
about a game? Like, that's literally what you're paid for, is to talk about a game? That'd be cool as shit.
I would do that. That'd be so cool.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd totally go sell that game, especially if I like it. Like, if it's Overwatch or something, hell yeah. So, what is one game that you would like to have rebooted or remastered, if there is one?
I think it's incoming, so yeah, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Oh, okay.
Because they did 1, 2. No, have they done 2? I can't remember. They've definitely done the first one anyway, and they did Resident Evil 0.
Mm-hmm.
But 3, I know there was talk about it, but whether they are going to do it, that I don't know. It's up to them. But please, that would be nice.
I haven't played the Resident Evil games, even though I've been told I need to.
Yeah. I know more. You need to.
Okay, so this is the time of the podcast where I kind of get a little bit more serious with the girls. So, who inspires you to be the woman that you are today?
My mom. I lost my mom about 3 years ago. What year are we in? 2017? No, 2013. So 4 years in March. But yeah, she's been my absolute inspiration for everything. So yeah.
Aww. Moms are pretty great when you got good ones.
Yeah.
Moms can be
I
awesome.
hope Scarlett feels the same.
Oh.
She's always shouting at me on stream. She's like, Mom, I want to drink. I'm like, I'm playing Overwatch. Leave me alone. Just please.
Just let me have a break and play Overwatch. Come on.
And she's like, Mom, why can't, like, because if I start raging, she'll be like, Mom, can't you do the game? And I'm like, no, I can't. Just leave me be.
Oh my God. I love it when, so my girlfriend I was telling you about earlier, the only reason I'm laughing at this is because we literally just got done streaming Don't Starve together, because that's what we stream on Sundays together. And her daughter is with her dad this weekend, so she's like, I've got this block of time to stream with no kid around. And I was like, awesome, let's do it. So yeah,
that's a good feeling.
I totally empathize, even though I do not experience that myself because I don't have any kids, not yet anyway.
It is funny. My chat often just laugh at how a 3-year-old trolls me for most of the stream, and I'm just like, well, if you guys like it, then I'll just carry on. So
it's entertaining. There you go.
Yeah.
What is it that you like about being a part of Girlstreamers?
I've written notes on my other screen to the questions, and I'm just laughing at my response to this, and it just says everything in capital letters.
I like that you make notes. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love everybody in Girlstreamers. They're like really nice, and if you need somebody to talk to, they're there, and it's just a really nice community to be in. And we're all female, so that makes it even better. So.
Yeah, we love all ladies, everyone. Yeah, I give the questionnaire. I give the questions to the ladies before the podcast. So for anyone who's like, how does she know what the questions are? Why does she have notes? That's why. Because that's kind of a journalism tactic. You give, it's like, here, what are you willing to answer? What are you willing not to answer kind of deal. So yeah, sorry if anybody was like, what the hell is she talking about? No, I'm with you. Before I was asked to be mod, I just enjoyed just being a part of Girlstreamers because, I mean, everybody is friendly, and on the leadership side, we can't please everybody, but we try to keep things controlled and and make it a safe place for everyone involved, and all of that stuff, and try not to, if there's any kind of drama that starts, we try to squash it and stuff like that, because I mean nobody wants that. Nobody wants to sit there and deal with people going off and being crazy and talking shit about each other all the time. Like nobody wants that shit. So but for the most part, like, I'm honestly proud to say we really don't deal with that stuff here.
Yeah, because girls get that, like, that thing put on them where they're like, they're bitchy, and all they do is like bitch about each other, but not once have I ever seen anybody do that. So I'm just like, yeah, proved you guys wrong.
Right?
That stereotype can just go.
I think the last count actually for the community is over 600 girls in this community right now. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I mean, not all 600 are fully active, some people come in and out, some people are there every day, but that's what's so cool about the freedom of being a part of the community. As long as you identify as female and you're a streamer and you're a regular streamer, you come in, hang out, hop in and ask a question and don't come back for a couple of months, like that's just the cool thing about it.
Yeah.
I will say
how everybody's different as well. Exactly.
And you do get more out of it that you put into it. So with anything, the more you stream, the more likely you're going to have something better coming out of your stream.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. If you actually take time and effort to make your stream look good, it's going to reflect, and you're going to get, you know what I mean? So it's the same way with any kind of community. You're going to get a lot out of it if you put a lot, put something into it. But I love hearing that you guys, I mean, obviously you guys like us or else you wouldn't be on the podcast, but I just want to get a big head. I just want to hear you guys say that we're really good.
Well, you are, so.
I know. I'm just kidding. Thank you. So what keeps you passionate about gaming and just the community in general?
It's because it's something I actually enjoy. I think if you don't enjoy it, you're not gonna get the full potential out of it. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't stream as much as I used to. I mean, with my job at the minute, I am like really busy, and with the 3-year-old. But every chance that I get to stream, I will take it and be like, "Yay! I get to speak to people that are adults! Yay!"
That's not a 3-year-old.
Yeah. or old people at work that just talk to me about utter rubbish.
Where do you work?
A post office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, says it all.
Yep. I feel bad for you.
I actually enjoy it though.
That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
You want to enjoy your work, or else you're gonna be miserable. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. We've all been there. We've all had those shitty jobs.
Yep.
Retail.
Yep. I have to agree. Yep.
Oh God. Anyway, so I'm now remembering like my very first job, which was a cashier job at a grocery store that no longer exists. That should tell you the kind of company that was. It's not there anymore. And it was a pretty big chain back in the day, at least down like in the area that I live in. So, yeah. And now it's gone. Like, it was horrible. Horrible.
Bye, Felicia.
Exactly. So what is your greatest challenge or obstacle that you've had to overcome in your life so far?
It would be overcoming the loss of my mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard in itself. But then I also had to kind of find myself and pick up the pieces that were left behind. So, but then at the same time, I also found out I was pregnant. Like, that was just a weird time in my life. I'd just lost my mom, and then I was pregnant, and I was just like, oh my God, what's happening? But
that's a crazy emotional time right there. Holy cow.
Yeah.
On the one hand, you're grieving like the loss of your mom, and on the other, you're like super excited because you're gonna have a baby.
Yeah, and also moody because you are pregnant, and it's
right.
The hormones. But yeah, I had to like kind of grow up very quickly. Even though I was like 21 or 22 when she died, because I was pregnant, I had to just grow up very quickly. I was just an average teenager,
right?
Like early 20s, carried on with my life, but then I just kind of had to like pick up and carry on. So
I know exactly what that's like. I mean, well, not exactly because my mother is still alive, but last year I lost 4 people in my life. Yeah, grief in any capacity is just really tough, and when it's people that you're really, really close to like that, especially like a mom or a grandmother or something, that's hard. That's hard. And to add on a pregnancy on top of that, I couldn't imagine being pregnant at the same time last year of all of that crap happening. I don't know. No. That wouldn't have worked. That was, whoo, girl. Girl.
But then I am thankful that, like, I was pregnant because I think that kept me going. You know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. Like, I had to think where I would be if I wasn't pregnant at the time.
That makes
sense. Probably
sense.
would have been a very different story. So, yeah.
She kind of kept you grounded there. Kept you there.
She's forever keeping me grounded, that girl.
Oh, that's what kids are good for, though.
Yay! Have kids, they say. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Oh. So, what trait of yours are you most proud of?
I can be very headstrong at times, but then there's other times that I'm not. But I think that's like everybody, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm headstrong when I need to be. I think that's what I've learned about myself. Like, when I need to be, I can be, and then at other
You just
times I'm
power
just,
through it and just get it done.
yeah, I just, it's tunnel vision, like I'm going,
Just
and that's the way I'm
focus.
going. Yeah.
So that's a good trait. Not everybody has the ability to be able to just go, okay, I'm gonna just hunker down and power through and get it done and get through it. Some people just can't make it through.
No.
That is a good trait to have. So what would you say is your greatest insecurity?
It's not so much an insecurity, but I think with the tunnel vision comes another side to it where, like, if I am upset or I'm going through whatever I'm going through in my life, I won't talk to people. I will just tunnel vision straight through it and block anybody that's in the way and just be like, right, I'm going that way, and nobody can try and talk me out of it, or I won't go to people for help or anything like that. I'm just straight there.
Ah, so it's got good and bad things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I find it hard to talk to even people that I've known for years how I'm feeling. It's just easier for me to just smile and carry on.
I can understand that. I can completely understand that. So,
Mm.
have you ever been trolled while on stream? Not from your child.
Hey, does a 3-year-old count? Not really. Nothing too major. I've had like the odd people come in and go, "Oh my God, you're rubbish at this game," and I'm like, "I know. You don't need to tell me." Or there was once where I was streaming with my best mate and somebody came in and it wasn't so much at me. I think they like tried to attack her and I was like, "Bye. See you later. That isn't happening." But no, apart from that, I've not had anything really bad. It's just been the odd people come in and go, "Oh my God, you're crap." I'm like, "I know.
Gee, thanks.
I'll deal with it."
Yes. I love those trolls that come in. I was doing working on my cosplay stuff the other day, and he came in and he's like, "You're too fat to cosplay." And I looked straight at the camera and I was like, "Are you serious? I'm fat? What? I had no idea I was fat. Are you serious? Thank you so much. You have saved my life." And he's like, "You're welcome." And I was like, "And you know what I'm going to do for you for that? You get a reward." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Banned. Bye." I love it. I love it. It's like, are you really? Come on. Come up with some better material. Come on. Move on.
It's like, is that all you got? Okay, bye.
That's it? Really? I'm gonna ban you for how shitty your troll attempt was, man. That was terrible. You're fat. No shit.
It's like somebody coming onto my stream and be like, "Oh my God, your hair's pink." And I'm like,
Right?
"Is it?"
Somebody totally dyed your hair while you were sleeping.
While I was sleeping. And I never noticed. People. Just no.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. God. I love trolls. Sometimes they're really, really funny to play around with and screw up.
Yeah. I love toying with trolls.
So, what advice then would you have to new people getting into streaming?
Mostly say, do your research into everything. Like, when I first started, I did a lot of research into because I had no clue what I was doing. I like researched like OBS and all the other stuff that comes with it. Like, I had a lot of problems with OBS when I first started, but I just powered through and found a way. And just to be yourself. Don't watch somebody else's stream and think, "Oh my God, I want to be like them." Just be yourself. Play what you want to play. Like, don't play games that I don't like. we all test out games now and again, but don't be playing something if you're not enjoying it just because it's a popular game on Twitch at the time.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So like when Dead by Daylight come out, I do enjoy it, but it's not something that I could play for hours on end.
Yeah.
It's something that I can play for like an hour with a few friends and be like, oh, okay, that was fun, now I'm going, bye. So don't try and please everybody else, just please yourself mostly.
Please yourself, but not that way on cam. Because Twitch isn't that kind of place.
No. No. Wrong website, guys. Wrong website. You're on the wrong one.
This is not a cam girl website, so Girlstreamers is a legitimate streaming place. This is not a cam girl place. We are not here to please you on camera.
Well, that is like quickly.
So, okay, all right. I have to say this because it's been brought up a lot recently. And it was actually brought up today in Mod Channel. When Dead Mannequin first reached out to me to be a part of Girlstreamers, I asked her if this was some sort of cam girl site. Because I was so new to streaming, and you know the group was brand spanking new, and the icon that she had for the actual Twitter was like the super hot girl from GTA 5, you know, where she's bending over like blowing a kiss, so her tits are like hanging out. And I was like, is this like a cam girl service? And she said, no. And I was like, are you sure? Because like, I'm not interested in anything like that. And I'm pretty sure you don't want somebody like me anyway. And she was like, so she, yeah, I legit thought it was a cam girl service.
At least you had your wits about you though.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm so skeptical about people when they do stuff like that, because I still get people messaging me ever so often like, hey, like one guy messaged me and was like, hey, would you like to be on my podcast? And it was like a podcast I'd never heard of. So I was like, can you give me a link to it so I can go do some research, because I've never heard of you. It's like, no offense, but I'm not just going to be on something because, you know, I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be on something that's not legit. But no, it was legit. It seems to be a pretty good it's actually a pretty decent podcast. Which I can't think of the name of. I have to pull it up to tell you, so I apologize for that. But yeah. So like, I'm still skeptical about crap like that. But
it's good to be though. The internet is not a place to be naive. You have to have your wits about you.
Completely agree with you on that. 100%. So anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about you. What one book and one movie would describe you the best?
Oh God, I don't read. I am such a bad person. I don't read, but
well, that explains a lot. I'm just kidding. The look on your face right now. I'm so kidding. Well, when you have a kid, it's kind of difficult. You don't really have a lot of time to read when you have a child.
I'm going to say the most I read are the kids' books, and that's about it. The story of the 3 owls, baby owls or something. I've read that over and over again, but we won't go into that one. Oh, a movie. I don't know whether it would describe me. I think it would just describe my sense of humour. One of my favourite films is The Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Like, that is one of my favourite films.
I don't think it did well in the theaters, but it was like, I saw it on Netflix or something like that, and it was really, really funny. Really funny.
Yeah. That tickles me. Like, it's one of those films I can watch over and over again and I still laugh as hard as I did the first time I watched it. So yeah, I think that sums up my sense of humor. That one.
If you like that one, then you would probably like the one where Melissa McCarthy is a spy. I want to say it's called Spy.
Oh, is that no? No, I can't remember.
And it has, I think it's Jude Law in it. Now I have to look this up. Give me a second, and I will look it up because it's in the same humor, in the same vein of The Heat. Melissa McCarthy.
See, I saw the new Ghostbusters one, and I thought it was absolute rubbish, apart from the bits that Melissa McCarthy was in. Like, her bits were really funny, and then the rest of the film was just utter trash, so I won't be watching it again.
Yeah, it's just called Spy. It's just called Spy. Oh. I sent you a link through Discord. It's pretty funny. It's actually pretty funny. So if you like The Heat, I recommend you watching Spy. You'll have to let me know if you ever watch it.
Yeah, I will do.
So I've been noticing your arm, so I know that you have some cool tattoos, but I'm going to go ahead and ask this whole question. Do you have any cool tattoos, scars, or piercings, and any cool stories about them? No cool tattoos?
No, not got any tattoos whatsoever.
That looks like a TARDIS.
Yeah.
I love it.
I've got my TARDIS right there.
That's really pretty. How new is that?
About 2 years. That's not new.
Wow, the color still looks really good on it.
Yeah. I had that done. Like this whole sleeve here is like stuff about my mom and dad, and I've grew up watching Doctor Who with my dad. So
nice.
I've got my dad with like a swallow. I don't know whether you can see that. There's like a bird and it says Dad through it. And then I've got a raven here with a skull on his chest. And my TARDIS, which is all to do with my dad. And then the poppies are to do with my mum because they were her like favourite flowers. And then
Aww.
And poppies are different. I've never seen anybody with poppies like as a sleeve. Like everybody has roses or
I actually have a magnolia on my shoulder. I don't have a rose. So
but yeah, so
it's
sort of
beautiful.
Goes for something different. Thank you. And then I've got like
and I just noticed
well.
your shirt. Your shirt is also Doctor Who.
Yes,
David Tennant. So who's your favorite Doctor?
David Tennant.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I love all the rest of them, but I have a thing for David Tennant.
So So have you seen the old school stuff as well as the new school stuff? Okay.
Yeah, I was forced to watch it as a child. I had no choice.
Well, I mean, you are Brit, so I would be surprised if you didn't watch the old school stuff, you know.
Yeah, I've seen a few of the old films as well. That's something else I've been made to watch. So, there's something about the Daleks. I can't remember the name of the film, but yeah, I've seen that. So
nice. I hate to say it, but I think Matt Smith was actually my favorite Doctor. I liked him a lot. I just didn't like Clara. I thought she was horrible companion. Horrible companion.
I didn't like her.
The Pawns were my favorite companion. I love the Pawns.
Yeah.
I just think their relationships
there as well. I love Rose Tyler.
Yeah, everybody likes Rose, and I'm like, Rose. Whatever. She was in love with the Doctor, and he would never be in love with her. So, God, come on, get over it. Right? Move on, Rose. God.
I liked Catherine Tate as well, though.
Me too. Not a lot of people liked her, and I thought she was great.
She's so funny. I love everything about Catherine Tate.
And I watched Netflix had her show on it a while back. So I sat down and watched and binged her show, and I have never laughed so hard. God, I laughed so hard.
It's the Nan sketches that get me. I am in bits laughing at her Nan sketches, like every single time.
God, she is so great. She is so great. I really love her. I think she's okay. I'm a fan of Donna, I think was her name.
Yeah, Donna Noble.
Yes, I was a fan of hers. So, and I know she's one of the least favorite companions. I'm like, but why? Because she was like not in love with the doctor, but she liked she wasn't in love with the doctor, but she was pretty strong in her own right and all that stuff. Like, I also liked the curly hair, his wife. The one he ended up marrying, River Song.
Yeah.
I've met her in person.
Jealous.
We were at Dragon Con and she walks by and I was like, oh my God, there goes River Song. And she's like, hi, how are you? And she comes around and she's like, shakes my hand and then walks off. And I'm like, oh, okay. What just happened? It was so cool. Anyway, yeah, her hair's fabulous, and I want her hair. Seriously, she has the best hair ever.
Yeah, she does have really nice hair.
So if there was one person, past or present, that you could have dinner with tonight, who would it be and why?
I think we all know the answer to that question. Yeah, it would be my mom, hands down, in front of. Like, there's so many celebrities that I'd love to meet, but hands down, it would be my mom. Like, anything for another night, just to fucking, just laugh together and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I had a feeling that would be your answer. So, this is my last question for you, and then we will actually open it up for Q&A in the channel. So what is your strongest passion outside of streaming?
Being a mom. That's like the best thing in the world. As much as she does my head in, she is a little angel, and she's my whole life. So, yeah. She's very funny. She keeps life very entertaining. It's never a dull day with Scarlett. Let's just put it that way.
The important question is she gonna be Is she gonna be a girl streamer?
Yeah. I had her playing Spyro with me the other day. We were
nice.
Like, come on, let's play Spyro. So, and she liked it.
Awesome. That's so awesome. I love it.
Yeah. Well, my dad had beaten me to it with the gaming. I went round the other day and he'd had that, and they sat there playing Kung Fu Panda on the PS3, and I was like, no, Dad, no! At least pick a good game. Like, no. Like, don't corrupt the child.
At least pick a good game.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda, come on.
Oh my God.
I didn't even like the film, let alone the game. Jesus. Dad, well done. Thank you.
So Scooby in chat always has a question, and it is, let me see if I can remember what her question is. Hers and Paragon Troubles tend to combine, so I'm gonna try and remember them. If you could live in any kind of world, video game world, movie world, book world, what would it be? What would you do? And where would you live in it?
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, it'd have to be Doctor Who.
Okay.
Like, hands down. I know it's not a game, but I can't think of a game or film. Yeah, I'd have to And yeah, Doctor Who would be pretty cool. And I would be his assistant, and that'd be it. That's the whole story right there. I'd be like, bye, guys.
So you'd just be Doctor Who's companion, and fuck it, you're done. You're done. That's it.
Yeah,
You're not living anywhere. You're living in the TARDIS. The TARDIS is yours. There you go. Love it.
Yep.
So the Dankest Key says the deal breaker question is, are you a Kingdom Hearts fan?
Oh god, she's gonna hurt me. I've never heard of it. Don't.
Kingdom Hearts is actually really fun. You should go check it out. Scooby, good question. Which TARDIS though? Which TARDIS?
Ooh.
That's a good question. There's so many versions.
Yeah, I'd have to say Matt Smith's.
He did have a cool one. I liked his.
Yeah, the interior was nice.
I really liked it. I really did like his. Although Peter Capaldi's TARDIS was kind of cool looking too.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go with Matt's though. I think it's slightly prettier. And David Tennant's was just it was
rubbish.
But,
it was. Was he the one who had like the bus seat in his TARDIS? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's literal trash in your TARDIS. You couldn't come up with something better? Come on. It's literally rubbish. Like, come on. You went and got that at the dump and put it on set.
Yeah. It was low budget then, though, wasn't it? It wasn't very big, and then it just went boom.
So 111 Paige asks, one thing you love about yourself. So that's kind of like the what trait are you most proud of? But it's sort of like that question, but not at the same time. So. What's one thing you absolutely love about yourself?
She had to ask that question. That 111 Page in the chat is actually my best friend, and she's done that question because she's very. Oh, wait till I see you, Paige. Don't you just love best friends? They're just
yes.
Sense of humour. It can be very dry at times, but.
Isn't that kind of a Brit? Isn't that like a Brit kind of thing to do though? Is have the dry humor, you know?
I don't know. I just say that I'm like that. I'm just very sarcastic about everything. I hate stupid questions. Like if you're gonna ask a stupid question, don't expect a stupid answer back. Like, you know when people just point the obvious out, and you just like. Reading?
Oh, your hair is pink.
Reading? I didn't notice.
My favorite was when I was a cashier, and I'd be literally standing at my register. Are you open?
No.
Bitch, please.
Or do you work here? And you stood there in like some bright coloured uniform, and I'm like, nah, I just wear this for the lols.
No.
I've had one woman that I used to work with, and I was doing it was in retail, but I was in the back office and I was washing up because I just finished my lunch, and I'm washing up this plate, and I'm like elbows deep in the sink, and she comes in and she went, "Oh, are you doing the washing up?" And I went, "No, I'm having a bath." And she just looked at me like she just did not understand my sense of humour and just went, "Oh, okay," and just walked out, and I was like, what a stupid question. Like, why would you ask that? You can blatantly see I'm elbows deep in the sink washing up, and you ask me if I'm washing up. Like...
No, I'm just having a bath. Oh my God, I want to go. I want to come visit you and just, watch you interact with people.
I thought you were going to say watch you bath, then I was like, what?
Watch you bathe?
Oh, that's a good
Just me-
request I haven't had before.
I had hiding behind a curtain. Are you bathing there? No, I'm taking a shit. What does it look like I'm doing?
Oh God. That's...
Okay, Scooby asked, do you ever think there will be a female doctor?
No.
Really?
No.
Well, Moffat came out and said that there could be, he said there is a way to have one. I mean, the Master became Missy during Peter Capaldi's run, so.
I suppose. I think there'd be a lot of controversy if that happened, though. Like, I know what people are. I don't know whether. I mean, I'd still watch it. But...
Here's the real question: do you think he'll ever be a ginger?
Hopefully, yeah. Ed Sheeran. Oh, that would be a perfect one.
I'm fangirling right now that you said Ed Sheeran. I love Ed Sheeran so much.
And me, I love him. He's so cool. He would be a really cool doctor, I think.
I think he would be an awesome doctor. I could totally see that. He's so hot, and he's got such an awesome voice. I got to see him in concert one time, and he's amazing live. Like, holy cow. He sounds live better. He sounds better live than he does on the radio. He's so good.
I'd love to go and see him.
Okay. Scarface Gaming asks, do you like Blackadder?
Yes. Yeah, I do love Blackadder. That's another one that I've been made to watch by my dad. There's quite a few things that I've been made to watch and I've ended up loving. So Star Trek as well, that's another one.
Nice. You guys got any more questions? Holy crap, man. You guys are slow on the questions here. So slow. So basically what we found out today is I'm going to come visit you and apparently watch you bathe. And then we're going to go and travel around the UK because... And see Ed Sheeran, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And go find the TARDIS.
Yeah. That sounds like a really good plan.
Sounds like a great time. All right, I think this is actually where I'm going to close out then. So where and when can we find you streaming?
When is a bit iffy because of work. So I normally tweet when I'm live anyway, but I'm very, I don't have a set schedule. But yeah, you find me at twitch.tv/Ooftbbz. Ooftbbz.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being my first UK interview. I know it's late there, so gonna close this up soon because it's, what time is it where you're at right now?
2:10.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure you gotta go to work in the morning.
Yay!
So thank you so much for staying up late for this interview. I really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
It was a lot of fun. As always, I always have a lot of fun with you. Your streams are great. You're hilarious.
What, when I'm raging at my computer?
Right. Oh my god. All right, so this has been a Girlstreamer podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Girlstreamers is partnered with Loot Crate, Fresh Designs, Punk's Paracord. I know we have more. Simple Jerky, You and Racing Chairs, and Glom Tom. I'm sorry, guys. I've had a really long day. I am tired. Links to all these amazing partners are down below in the Twitch channel, so please feel free to click. Thanks, guys, for all your support. Please follow us at Girlstreamers on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. If you have any questions or would like more information, you can visit our website at girlstreamers.com and contact us through there. You can donate to Girlstreamers via GameWisp and buy some super cool gear in our online shop at designbyhumans.com .com/shop/Girlstreamers. And right now for the month of June, we have a special designed t-shirt for you guys available by one of our very own girl streamers. Zilla Noises has created an awesome logo, and it's only available for the month of June, so go check that out. It's a mermaid. It's a Galaxy Girlstreamer mermaid. It's really cool. So you guys should go buy that before it's gone. You can find Ooft on Twitter at Ooftbbz. That's OOFTBBZ. And on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ooftbbz. OOFTBBZ. Our next podcast will be July 2nd with Zilla Noises right here, same time. This podcast is a part of the Two Lazy Dogs Media Group and the Girl Streamers community. Encourage, support, grow.